take a lot of risks, whether necessary or unnecessary risks. Um, in this, I'm gonna focus more on unnecessary risks. So one behavior that I previously had in my presentation of CPTSD is just take having risky behavior. I didn't really care much for my life. I didn't have a lot of value in it, so I was very risky. When I was really young, in like middle school, high school, I was big into dares. So I did a lot of dares. If anyone told me to do something, I was just gonna do it. Part of that was attention seeking, and that's also part of that's kind of like an underlying desire when it comes down to taking unnecessary risks. As I aged, it really just became risky behavior in sexual connections, risky behavior in driving, risky behavior in other maladaptive coping mechanisms that I used. And really, they were just symptoms of, again, the CPTSD. There were symptoms of the deep underlying traumas that I was experiencing and had experienced in my life. I just did not have the words or really the emotional understanding to explain or really seek the help I need to take care of the root cause of the risky behavior. So when it comes down to unnecessary risk, I just think it's important to know that, one, please do, if you are taking unnecessary risks and have taken unnecessary risks, please do not keep yourself bound in any toxic shame cycles because of this. One, the first thing you should think about it, how can you get yourself out? If you found yourself trapped or stuck because you made an unnecessary risk, how can you get yourself out? Who do you need to contact to help you get yourself out, if that's the case, right? And I really say, how can you get yourself out? Because getting yourself out is actually fuels the self-confidence that you require in your future, for your future self. That helps that value that you need. And two, how can you get to the root cause of this risky behavior? How can you work on yourself? How can you heal the parts of you that does not value yourself, that does not care about the consequences of actions or consequences of your behavior? How can you heal that part of you so that you do not take unnecessary risks? Because unnecessary risks do not only affect you, your body, your entire lived experiences, right? They can completely change the trajectory of your life, but they also affect the people that you love, because we don't live our lives in complete isolation. Our lives, the choices that we make, affect the people around us. And if anything happens to you, it's not just you. You're hurting your mama, your daddy, your sister, your uncle, your dog. You're hurting your coworker that cares about you, the person you might not think prays for you, all these different, you're hurting your community. So I just want to encourage you to pay attention to whatever unnecessary risks that you're taking. And if you are, one, do not get yourself stuck in toxic shame cycles. Get the help you need and get yourself out if you feel that you're trapped. So that's just what I wanted to just encourage someone regarding unnecessary risks. And you're not alone. I definitely understand it. And for me, it took me a long time to get out of the space, a phase in my life where I found myself worthy enough, valuable enough to actually make choices that were in my best interest and were not following unnecessary risks. So I understand you. So that's really why I wanted to take this moment to encourage you. And I just want to honor you in this moment as well. Like, you are so valuable. You are so, so, so valuable, and you are so precious to God. And part of taking unnecessary risk is because we don't see that. We don't see how valuable and how precious we are in God's sight. So I just want to encourage you, just move forward with your life and take necessary risks, right? Like, there's a huge difference. And if we need more conversation, stuff like that, obviously we can always talk about it, okay? So let me know your thoughts.